Literally everyone is talking about spirituality and everyone has their own concepts, own experiences of spirituality. And trust me, all of them are just concepts and experiences in the realm of consciousness only. What is the real purpose of spirituality or meditation? Is it to do better in your business or in your relationships? If that is your goal of spirituality, you are under the influence of wrong ambitions and wrong teachers. The only purpose of spirituality should be to know your own true self because first you are and then everything else is. And the first question I ask myself is, why the hell did I happen to be? Sadly, nobody wants to know that. Everybody wants their desires to be fulfilled, getting rich, doing well in business, getting the most charming life partner, having heavenly experiences of the mind, getting supernatural powers. Everyone's purpose of spirituality is to enjoy these experiences in the realm of mind and body. Nobody wants to know what is beyond, and nobody wants to go beyond. Nobody wants to know his real identity. I repeat, why the heck did I happen to be? 100 years ago, I know I was not. And then how all of a sudden I have this human body and this mind. Unknowingly, this knowingness has appeared on me. I repeat, 100 years ago, I was not there. I was not aware about myself. I have no experience of taking birth or what my state was prior to birth. How was I made? How did this body get formed? There is blood flowing through my body, my heart is pumping every second, food gets digested on its own. I fall into sleep spontaneously and I wake up spontaneously. Nothing is being done by me. I started as a small kid, now I'm a full grown adult. Soon I'll get old and everything just happens. And who makes it happen? I have no idea. I just feed myself 3 meals a day and that's all I need to worry about. All I need to take care of is how to make a livelihood and how to continue to keep this body in existence. It is very easy to say there is God up there doing all this, and I'm not saying against anyone here, but who created God then? What caused God to create God, and what caused God to be a superior being but I am an inferior being limited by space, time and body? I do not have answers to the above questions and probably nobody does. All I could say, everything has happened, and at this moment of making this video, I know I am and I can see the world and everything around, and how real it is, I don't know. I had a dream last night. My mind created a beautiful world. Everything looked real. I was at peace and I was experiencing everything smoothly. Suddenly, on waking up, I realized it was a dream. The world was never there, it was only an illusion. But till the time I was dreaming that dream, it was 100% real. Everything seemed real. This video is not going to answer any of your spirituality questions or concepts. It's not going to create more concepts in your mind. But I am sharing what I feel about everything. I know I am, and that is all I know. How, why, I do not know. And you can tell me 100 concepts, I will not agree to them until I experience them. The one advice I want to give everyone is to never follow any spiritual advice unless and until it tallies with your experience, your logic, and you truly know it is the truth. Now, if I tell you that anything you can know of or experience is not you, what would you say? You have to be something prior to the experience to experience that experience. You have to be that steady background on which you witness the changing experiences. It is very easy to believe I am the body and I am the mind, because why not? You can see yourself in the mirror, you experience the thoughts, and you have all experiences of pleasure and pain. But are you really this body? In deep sleep, you have no realization of the body, yet you know you are. When you are having a dream, you sometimes take a subtle body in that dream and it looks very much real that time, and sooner or later this body is going to go. So how can you just be the body? Every soul on this planet, the biggest desire is the love to be, to sustain their identity for the longest duration possible. Be it a human or an animal, everyone loves to be. In my deep sleep, I know I was not aware about anything, yet when I wake up, I do recall I slept peacefully and I was at peace. Even when I am dreaming, whatever dream occurs to me, my original peaceful state is not disturbed. then why on waking, as soon as I know I am, all the trouble starts? It is very hard for everyone to sustain this knowingness and accept that the biggest problem is this consciousness or the so called waking state. This feeling that I am is very difficult to manage, and hence, everyone, including me, wants to keep themselves occupied with all sorts of worldly actions, be it working, studying, traveling, singing, and so on. But including me, nobody wants to understand that the world is because I am. The primary cause of everything is this consciousness which has appeared on my real self unknowingly, and in it is the entire world and all creations that are manifest. In my dream, I see an old world, let's say thousands of years old, and everything looks and appears so real at that moment. But on waking, I realize it was just a dream. Can anyone have created that 1,000-year-old world in my dream? This world on waking looks so real. I remember what happened yesterday. I recollect everyone and everything appears as if it's real. But how can there be a world? For anything to be there, there has to be creator who has created this huge mountain, these 1 billion people and all kinds of stars and space. The truth is nobody knows. Science doesn't know. I don't know. And anybody telling you he knows, I know he doesn't. So now these questions are unanswered. What is the point of making this video, or what needs to be done? I'm just sharing what I have done. I have tried all kinds of remedies suggested by scriptures like chanting the name of God, doing good deeds, and for sure, they have done great things to me. They have made me a better person, they have brought me immense peace, and I feel content at the end of the day. But I have not realized the self yet, if there is anything like it. I have not become Jivan Mukat yet, if there is anything like it. I have not attained enlightenment, if there is anything like it. And so, do I chase the nirvana state now? To be honest, I do not even know my present state properly. In fact, I barely know anything about it. One thing that they have made it clear to me is that I am not this body. I cannot just be the body. This body belongs to me, no doubt. But I am not this body. I am someone who knows this body. Now, what that me is, I don't know. You can call it consciousness, you can call it beingness, you can call it the soul, but I don't think it can be described in words or experience. I just know I am, but this knowingness, this I amness also disappears in deep sleep, and then there is just a big void. It's like there is nothing and there is no one to experience this nothing. Unknowingly, everything has happened. If I knew I was going to take birth, I don't think I would have ever taken birth, but now that it has happened, and I can either crib about it, why it has happened, or try to find out why it has happened. One thing I believe is that unknowingly, spontaneously, this thing has happened, and so I believe, there is no way I can back it up. I believe that spontaneously and unknowingly, maybe one day, I would come to know all the mysteries, or maybe I'll just come to know that it was all a dream, or maybe an illusion, or maybe I discovered there was nothing. Maybe I wasn't even there, there ceases to be any experience or experiences. But till the time that happens, today and now, I know I am, and I cannot tolerate this feeling of I amness without putting any action. So I believe in all my waking hours, I will try to be conscious of this presence, fix my attention on the only estate I have, that this knowingness, this beingness is the only estate that I have, and just do all my duties in the world with full sincerity and earnestness. I don't know what the future holds for me. Experiences will come and go, people will come and go. I just need to be true to everything I do, and hopefully one day I will figure out the real reason for everything, and maybe go back to my own original source. I warned you earlier, this video is not going to answer any of your questions because I myself don't know anything. But I hope it gave you some real insights on what you are and how you should start questioning all the concepts that you follow and see how well they align with your logic. At the end of the day, you have to live your life with the fullest, do no harm to anyone, and be conscious about yourself every moment. Be conscious about your actions at all times, and good things are bound to happen.